What do you want to do? Just drop right down on the tile and go for it?
Actually, I had this counter in mind.
Great, that would be very, very comfortable, yeah.
It could be. Actually, I came in here to save you from making a big mistake with that older guy.
Really? So I could go on to a bigger one with a young guy like yourself?
Maybe. No?
I've got to be at work very early in the morning.
What are you doing?
Your friend was magnificent.
Nah.
Now, you'll also be trained and evaluated by a few civilian specialists. The civilians are here because they are our very best source of information on enemy aircraft. One of the most qualified is our tag rep, call sign Charlie. She has a PhD in astrophysics, and she's also a civilian contractor, so you do not salute her. But you better listen to her because the Pentagon listens to her about your proficiency. It's all yours, Charlie.
Thank you. Hello. We will be dealing with F-5s and A-4s as our mixed simulators. Now then, as most of you know, the F-5 doesn't have the thrust-to-weight ratio that the MiG-28 has, and it doesn't bleed energy below 300 knots like the MiG-28. However, the MiG-28 does have a problem with its inverted flight tanks. It won't do a negative G pushover. The latest intelligence tells us that the most it will do is one negative... Excuse me, Lieutenant. Is there something wrong?
Yes, ma'am. The data on the MiG is inaccurate.
How's that, Lieutenant?
Well, I just happened to see a MiG-28 Sorry, Goose. We happened to see a MiG-28 do a 4G negative dive.
Where did you see this?
That's classified.
It's what?
It's classified? I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you.
Lieutenant, I have top secret clearance. The Pentagon sees to it that I know more than you.
Well, ma'am, it doesn't seem so in this case now, does it?
So, Lieutenant, where exactly were you?
Well, thank you, started up on his 6 when he pulled through the clouds, and then I moved in above him.
Well, if you were directly above him, how could you see him?
Because I was inverted.
Bullshit. No, he was, man. It was a really great move. She was inverted.
You were in a 4G inverted dive with a MiG-28?
Yes, ma'am.
At what range?
No, about 2 meters.
Well, it's actually about 1.5, I think. It was 1.5. I've got a great Polaroid of it, and he's right there. Must be 1.5.
It was a nice picture. He wasn't
Thanks.
Lieutenant,
I like my pictures.
what were you doing there?
Communicating.
Communicating. Keeping up foreign relations. I was, giving him the bird.
You know, the finger.
Yes, I know the finger, Goose.
I'm sorry. I hate it when it does that. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
So you're the one.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, gentlemen, we have a hop to take. Our deck on this hop will be 10,000 feet. There'll be no engagement below that.
Lieutenant!
Lieutenant! My review of your flight performance in the task was right on in my professional opinion.
I can't hear you!
Jesus Christ! And you think I'm reckless? When I fly, I'll have you know that my crew and my plane come first!
Well, I'm going to finish my sentence, Lieutenant. My review of your flight performance was right on.
Is that right?
That is right.
But I held something back. I see some real genius in your flying, Maverick, but I can't say that in there. I was afraid that everyone in that tax trailer would see right through me. And I just don't want anyone to know that I've fallen for you.
Excuse me, something I should know about?
Thank you.
You are still dangerous. You can be my wingman anytime.
Bullshit. You can be mine.
Maverick. Sir. How's it feel to be on the front page of every newspaper in the English-speaking world? Even though the other side denies the incident, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
They gave you your choice of duty, son. Anything, anywhere. Do you believe that shit? Where do you think you want to go?
I thought of being an instructor, sir.
Top Gun?
Yes, sir.
God help us.